Anyone? Anyone know who that is?
Who is she?
Sweet, innocent young lady.
Hold on. No.
Is that iJustine?
Who's iJustine?
She was a YouTuber. Or she is a YouTuber, right?
OG YouTuber,
It's
yeah.
not
Is she a YouTuber?
No, I don't know who she is.
No, she makes content.
She does?
Yeah.
What kind of why do you have a weird smirk on her face?
dude.
I'm not smirking at all.
OnlyFans?
Oh, she's probably a really famous OnlyFans girl.
Her name is Mia Malkova.
That sounds really familiar.
Mia Malkova. Is she a tennis player?
She's a pornography star.
She is a porn star.
Oh.
Wow, I'm surprised I didn't know.
I'm surprised you didn't either.
Damn.
Shocked you didn't know.
Well, because I got away from the name, like the name brand one.
Oh, so you just write colors? You just write colors when you do your searches?
No, like I'm more of like a
Connoisseur.
I like to support influencers.
Oh, I thought you,
Tuk Patrol.
She's not on TikTok.
I thought you were gonna say I like to support my people's pixelated ones.
Yeah, that too.
Oh yeah, his people's. Yeah, that does make sense.
But when we're born here, we have privates you can see. When you're born over there, everyone's.
Could you imagine as a kid if you're born over there and that's all you see is pixels?
I know, you're
and
like,
then the first time you see it, like, that's what it looks like.
You're worried about your own because it's not pixelated?
Where's all the squares? Where's all the squares?
Mine has hair on it.
So this is porn star Mia Malkova recounts the weirdest sex requests she's ever received.
Oh, yes.
Like in person, like at a convention, or like through comments, or
Let's go ahead and just work out our creative brains real quick.
Alright,
What's like a weird sex request that maybe
Sitting on balloons definitely gets me hard. I like when chicks sit on balloons.
like and they pop?
I like it when they pop. I like it when they crush those balloons big time. I like it when a chick sits on a balloon and she kind of like looks at the camera surprised while it pops. Kind of enjoy that a lot.
Whoa, you are creative.
wow. What about they asked her to put a caterpillar in her pussy and a butterfly has to come out.
Oh, I like
That's pretty
that.
weird.
Then you have to spend 2 weeks with her.
That's pretty weird.
Going for the full metamorphosis.
Dude, that's pretty creative, man.
They want to see her quilt a blanket.
Oh, non-sexual at all.
Wow.
That's weird, right?
That is weird.
Like naked at least?
Mine
just
went
quilt-
to some fucked up places
Just
real
quilt
quick.
a blanket.
Okay.
Well, why'd you guys stop?
Where else in your
I
mind?
thought she was crocheting her pussy hair. Straight up. And I'm ashamed to say
Is
it.
that what it is? You have a look on your face like, I can't believe you.
No, I love the
Quilt a blanket out of her pussy hair?
That's what I thought.
That's unique, dude.
that's what I'm saying. That was like a collab over there.
Nah, that's what it is. That's what's in the story.
So, oh yeah,
I don't know.
one more.
A weird one would be like, hey, like have sex with me and my dad and my brother.
Yeah,
While
weird.
my
We need
mom
weird.
watches. While my mom watches.
While my mom watches.
Well, my mom films it.
Especially if she doesn't do like that family genre either.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Because if she does, it is normal.
That is different.
Then it's on brand.
And then that's what we don't want in porn. We don't want normal.
Yeah.
No.
So, having worked in the porn industry for many years, becoming one of its biggest stars, Mia Malkova has seen a lot, and with over 10.5 million followers on Instagram,
Whoa!
she clearly has a lot of fans and admirers who have followed her career over the years. The adult entertainer appeared on a podcast recently to talk all about her profession and some of the strange going-ons that come with it, and one particularly weird sex request stood out in her memory. This was an interesting guy. He couldn't get hard unless you kicked him in the balls. And I kicked him hard, she explained.
That's not that weird. We heard so many fucking things on were they like penis mutilation?
But if they kick me in the balls, I can't get hard.
What do you have to do to?
Dude, I wouldn't realize that the pain of getting kicked.
I like to think I would rise above, but I know myself.
That is true, because when you get kicked in the balls, how do you get hard? Because you get limp.
You fall on the ground.
That's training, bro.
And then you start
How
crying.
quickly does he get erect afterwards?
It's immediate.
She said,
Is it like he kicks and then boing, 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 you know?
That'd be pretty cool.
she said, I was shy to kick him, and I'm in fucking stilettos.
Oh,
So I was
shit.
being nice at first. I kept looking at him, engaging because I didn't want to hurt him. And I was like, no, I think he wants it. So I kicked him real hard, and I dropped him. And he looked up smiling, and he had his dick hard.
You were right.
And then he said, thank you.
Hey, that's quick.
Was this like a private client, or was, I don't know, is that a show?
There's a lot of private Johns.
I'm not sure what the scenario or the space in which this
Or
happened.
maybe he's a co-star.
Yeah, it's like, the only way I can get hard, you need to kick my fucking balls.
But my question would be like for guys like him is how do you know this needs to happen for you to become erect?
That's a really good question.
That's his baseline.
The moment of discovery.
Yeah, because like the first time he has sex with a girl, whether in junior high, high school, college, or whatever, I doubt she's gonna be like, hey, can I kick you in the balls?
Or maybe he watched like a UFC, someone got kicked in the balls and he got hard.
Korean dude, that was it Joe Chung? In the first UFC, he kept getting punched in the balls, and he was like, "What am I gay? No, what's going on? I don't know, but this is amazing."
It's getting real hard, huh?
It might have been, dude. But how do you know? Like, what's the what they call that in Marvel? The origin story?
Yeah.
What's the origin story?
I mean, maybe it's also one of those random like physical things where like you have like less nerves or you don't feel pain so much, and so you have to like start like doing different things to like test out your like.
So like he fucks so much that regular sex don't turn him on anymore. And he's like, nothing works.
Yeah, maybe. And then one day it was just kind of like, fuck it, like, just kick me in the balls.
Yeah.
But there's got to be like a like steps towards it. Like,
You know what it is? It's probably like when he's trying to fix like a television device or like a broken piece of electronics, and he's just like, you got to fucking hit it. And so his dick's probably not working for a while, and he's like, just try hitting it. We'll see what happens. And then all of a sudden it's like. You know what I mean? And then it's like, hey, I told you that shit worked.
and there was like porn on in the background, so there was an association with it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys that like in S&M that like to get their dick smashed and with some like a girl's high heels or like all these things, right?
Whipped and shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, how did they progress to that? Because that's crazy. Like, did it start from just like regular sex and then that wasn't good enough and then they needed other things, or did they already have a dysfunctional dick?
I'm already like feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah, my stomach hurts. Let's not yuck their yum, you know?
Yeah.
Because
I get it. Hey,
Because that's why I have this thing. Like, most guys' fantasy is like 2 girls.
100%.
Or 3.
keep it basic.
But like for me, like if I talk about, oh yeah, I want to do it, but if that opportunity arose, and I wasn't sober, I'd probably turn it down. I'd be like, you're crazy. Why?
You would not.
No, but this is why though, because now your level of pleasure is now raised. So then you're not gonna have sex with 2 girls all the time.
Really?
It was a oner.
And now when you have sex with one, you're always gonna be limp all the time.
Exactly. Then you're gonna turn into the guy that wants to get his balls kicked.
It's a slippery slope, dude. So don't have threesomes, you
But I
guys.
think your level of pleasure gets raised.
Well, it's like this though. It's like, let's say you watch like the best movie you've ever seen. Obviously, the next like fucking 5, 10, maybe even 20 movies suck. But eventually, if you watch 20 movies in a row that suck, your level gets down
Eventually,
again.
but it's like drugs
Yeah,
or the first time you were drunk. That nothing can replicate that first time, that first high, and that's why I think 2 girls and what's next, like 3 girls, or it's like an extreme example. You have sex with a hot girl and she was amazing, and then after that, it's just all medium girls.
Damn.
Then it's like, oh,
Hot girls are a gateway drug, I tell you what.
exactly.
I basically fuck dudes now because I fuck too many hot chicks.
I have a question: are they hot dudes? Are they hot dudes or?
They're whatever, they're dudes, you know?
So I guess the advice here is always start at the bottom of the barrel, just to
you
make sure you got somewhere to go.
Progress. Yeah, slowly.
I'm chasing that fucking high, dude.
Yeah, because the older we get, I think we've matured and we know, like, okay, this is a bad path.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure the guy when he first got kicked in the knee and he got hard, and he's like, oh, this doesn't work anymore. I'm gonna keep going up. He should have known.
It's gonna get to the balls once.
Yeah, this
And what's next, you know?
Maybe he discovered it in boxing because he would spar with his buddies, and every time he gets punched, his dick gets hard. And he goes, wait a minute.
There's something to this. And Jody told me to explore all these.
Cody's in his ear, bro.
Get kicked in the nuts and you'll get hard.
Because that is such an odd. Because it's so. I mean, because women out there listening, I know you can't fully empathize with how painful it is. Because even the thought of it is super painful.
Women don't go through much pain, is what you're saying. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, pregnancy, whatever. Try getting kicked in the balls. That's way. I mean,
But like a good, clean shot.
it hurts so much for guys that we can't even scream.
We fall.
There's no energy. All the energy goes to the center, and we fall. And we want to be mad at the person that kicked us, but we can't.
Sometimes you gag too.
Dude, there was a fight this past weekend, and it was an MMA fight in Bellator, and there's this really famous karate.
You watch that shit?
Yeah. There's a really famous karate specialist named Raymond Daniels. Has one of the craziest kicks of all time. He has probably the most powerful kick is a spinning back fist because it's a spin plus a side kick, right? This guy threw a spinning back kick, hit this guy in the balls, and immediately spit out his. It was like the worst.
Spit out his nuts?
Yeah, his testicles and everything.
Jizz just comes out.
His dick was hard. No, I'm saying no, but he spit out his mouthpiece and he's screaming on the mat, just like like you've never heard a nut shot this hard before, and you can hear the heel. It's so fucking.
Did the firefighters
He was wearing a cup. He should have been fine.
Probably shattered that shit.
He probably broke that fucking.
The way that this guy kicks, he fucking spins around like a tornado and then charges up.
One of the best kickers in the world. Yeah. And he did a full clip to his dick and balls, and he goes, you can see the pain, you could hear it, and it was just like, I couldn't get through the whole video. I couldn't watch it.
Does that guy have 17 balls now?
Probably.
Shatter.
Dude.
It's Humpty Dumpty balls, dude. It's hamburger helper out.
He gets kicked, he spits out, and a butterfly comes out.
Oh shit, he put the cocoon in his pussy.
The good news is you still have your balls. The bad news is you have 17 balls. But that's kind of good news, isn't it? But they're little balls.
Now you'll ejaculate 17 times. So